river. I watched the water, and what I saw amazed and terrified me. In minutes, I witnessed several scenes. Big fish were eating the small ones. There were carnivorous fish everywhere. The ecosystem was incredible. The water was clear and moving. The fish were abundant. I chose a spot and submerged the basket. The scent of meat spread and nearby fish swarmed, fighting for the entrails. I pulled the basket up, trapping 4 large fish inside. The fish didn't flee. They swirled around the remains. It looked like I was feeding koi fish. The 2 boys and the woman were amazed by this strange object catching legless creatures. They didn't understand its purpose. I tossed the 4 fish onto the ground. I prepared them, cutting and eating the raw fish. Seeing me, they understood it was food and began to imitate me. They copied my movements and tasted a piece. The woman's eyes lit up immediately. She saw a new food source and asked me to teach her to fish, but I didn't put her to work. Instead, I asked her and a boy to clean the fish. I had the woman and 1 boy cleaning the catch while the other boy worked alongside them. The other boy skewered them on vines for transport. I kept fishing while the fish were still gathered there. I used the basket like a net. Every time I pulled it out, I had a massive harvest. We worked all afternoon and caught over 200 fish, the largest weighing 10 kilos. We couldn't carry it all, so I sent a boy back to call for help. After asking for help, the group finally marched triumphantly back to the cave with our loot. The gathering and hunting parties had already returned. Without tools, they only caught small animals like rabbits and pheasants. Just then, the children arrived. They reached the cave with the fish, showing off their catch. The elders, still mourning the chief, looked up and saw the haul. Their spirits lifted and the tragedy of the chief was forgotten. After preparing the catch, the tribe gathered in the clearing. They piled up firewood and placed the chief's body on top. An elder wearing goat horns lit the pyre. The flames grew, engulfing the chief and illuminating everyone's faces. The children smelled the burning flesh and swallowed hard. There was no sadness. The adults were calm with the new food. I stood back to observe. I observed the tribe. 52 people in total, 8 men, 15 women, and the rest children. The man who had just lit the fire was the elder. He was the wisest, but now he was perhaps second in command, because I was replacing him. In his place stood a man with 6 fingers.